God of War Laufey is already dividing fans. The new God of War game has already started a massive debate online. After Sony revealed God of War Laufey, a lot of fans had one immediate question. Can a God of War game really work without Kratos as the main character? Because let's be honest, when most people think of God of War, they think of Kratos. The rage, the brutal combat, the massive boss fights, the tragic past, and later, the emotional father-son story with Atreus. Kratos is not just part of the franchise. For many fans, he is the franchise. But this new game seems to focus on Laufey, also known as Faye, Kratos' wife and Atreus' mother. From what has been shown, the story appears to explore what happens to her after her funeral, possibly taking her into the afterlife and connecting her journey to the events of God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. Now, in theory, that is not a bad idea. Faye is actually one of the most important characters in the Norse God of War saga, even though we barely see her directly. Her choices shaped Kratos, Atreus, and the entire story, so giving her more depth could be interesting. But the problem is, fans are worried this might feel less like a natural expansion of the God of War universe and more like Sony trying to replace the character people came for in the first place. That is where the backlash is coming from.
People are not necessarily against Faye having a story. They are worried that Kratos will be pushed aside, or that the game will try to reframe her as the real hero behind everything. And honestly, that is a risky move. Because God of War has always worked best when it balances brutal mythology with emotional storytelling. If Laufey can add something meaningful to that world, this could surprise everyone. But if it feels forced, fans are not going to be kind. So right now, God of War Laufey is in a very dangerous position. It could become a bold new chapter for the franchise, or it could become one of Sony's biggest miscalculations.